Whenever you're ready.
Alright, so we'll start off right now. Alright, good evening, Professor Leonard. Good evening, class. My name is Anthony Vasquez, and I'm going to speak to you guys about Apple. I see that a vast majority of you guys have either a MacBook, iPhone, or both, so I think that's actually really good. Definitely helps me with my presentation. So, as you see right here is in Cupertino, California, is Apple's brand new campus called the Apple Ring. It's 1.3 inches, well, 1.3 miles in circumference. I apologize. This is a new campus that they're building in place of their current headquarters. Projected completion by the spring of this year. And I'm going to give you some reasons why to join Apple. First and foremost, it's a professional atmosphere. Apple's software engineers and employees are the top in their industry, and a majority of their engineers have decades of experience. So not only are you working with, people who are just prideful about their work, but you work with people who know what they're talking about. You're not working with, just fresh out of college kids who, they know what they're doing, but they also kind of don't. So definitely, world-class technology, as the majority of you guys are well aware, the Apple is the market leader in technology with their MacBooks and their innovations in the iPhone. So working with Apple and being a software engineer, just anywhere with them at this point, you're working with top-of-the-line equipment, and you're dealing with the future of technology, whether that might be the fingerprint scanners as they've had on the phones with Touch ID, or even integrated buttons as you might see in the future iPhones. You're always going to be working with the next big thing. And just a myriad of their benefits for not only full-time employees but also part-time employees. You have first-rate salaries. Actually, the average software engineer with Apple earns about $75,000, but that's just the average salary. When you work there for a while or you have a lot of experience, you can earn upwards of over $100,000. And as I said, that's just being a software engineer. Commuter costs. Working in California at their headquarters, Apple actually provides you $300 a month to travel to and from the campus from wherever you live. And if you don't live that far, if you live in the Bay Area, they actually even provide shuttle buses that drive you free of charge. Vacation and sick time, they offer both of them, so in case you're sick, you don't have to take a vacation day off. You can just take your sick time off, and those are usually about a month or two, depending on how long you've worked there and how much time you've accumulated. Discounts. Even if you're a part-time employee or a full-time employee, they actually offer you a 25% discount on any Apple product of your choice. That's just for your personal use, and then you have over 115% discounts that you can use for friends and family, and much more. As I mentioned, these benefits not only apply to full-time employees, but even part-time employees. So like, let's say you work part-time at their retail store on Fifth Avenue in Manhattan in the city, or you work at their Apple store in Syracuse. I believe they have one up here as well. You reap the same benefits as before. And that concludes my presentation. I personally don't work for Apple, but you will definitely see me take on an internship there in the future. Are there any questions? No? Okay.